court.
And it's Allen, and it's the small forward position. Deng can't get it to go.
Well, Leuer was supposed to have a lot more help in Chicago as they got healthy, but injuries struck once again. They were forced to ship Deng off to help in the next rebuilding project. First time Deng has ever played in a different uniform.
A nice shot by Gasol. On defense, Memphis. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, they were lucky it wasn't a blowout because they didn't put forth a very strong performance in that one.
Yeah, they just couldn't find anything to work for them, Steve. No matter what approach they used, it was futile.
Now here is Conley. He's coming off a 28-point game against Utah. Out to Lee. On deep. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Williams. A drive by Wade. Williams kicks to Deng. Another miss by Deng.
That's not a sight to see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The offensive rebound. Randolph can't hit.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Andersen dishes to Deng. Williams has a screen for Deng. Pass to Chalmers. Shot clock at 6. Andersen a screen on Lee. Chalmers. Terrific design on the pick clock. He lays it in.
The pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Lee outside. Gasol gets to Conley. Baseline try. And off can't get that one to fall. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wade passes to Chalmers. Wade sets the pick for Chalmers. And it's Deng in the corner. Back to Chalmers. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Chalmers has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Lee dishes to Conley. Gasol kicks to Randolph. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
And so here is Miami, trailing by 2, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, they benefited from some very loose play from their opponents that night, Clark.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some were caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
Just 4 to shoot. Williams with a clean look. Misses the 3. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Allen, a screen on Chalmers. Conley, the pass to Randolph. Fires from the wing. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Here's Wade. He had 31 points in the win against Cleveland. Mark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Deng against Deng with the fadeaway. And again, it's the Heat missing. And Wade sends it back. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. Miami no good on that time either.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Conley kicks to Allen. That's good. Allen's got his first bucket in this one. The Heat trailed by 6. The Heat came into last season looking to three-peat. Anything less would have been a disappointment.
Yeah, well, you could see that they were focusing on the playoffs last year. The Bobcats didn't really stand a chance against them in round 1. It was easy picking for the Heat.
Well, they get back to the Heat last year. A lot of teams in the conference didn't really look to be in the same ballpark as Miami in terms of playoff hunger.
You know, the Heat did breeze through to the finals, but the three-peat just was not in the cards after they fell to the Spurs. Terrific run nonetheless. 4 consecutive NBA Finals, 2 championships, and quite honestly, who knows how things could have gone if the air conditioning didn't fail or any other twist in that epic series. That air conditioning went down in game 1, folks, if you didn't recall that. But it wasn't anything about air conditioning. The Spurs were super hot and well-oiled and highly motivated. They wanted that trophy.
Now here's Randolph, averaging 16 points a game.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Here's Chalmers, 4-point game. 6 to shoot, and it's Deng in the corner. That's the 3-5. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here's Conley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Vicious duality. 14 feet away, and he gets it to go. Here's Chalmers. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. Floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Here's Deng. Following the score by Memphis. Williams sends a screen for Deng. Here's Andersen. The kick out to Deng. 5 on the clock. Williams sends a screen for Deng. Another shot. Misses off the left iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Dave Yeager. We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Deng. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. That is good.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Deng is the definition of the game. He averaged over 38 minutes a game over the last 5 seasons with the Bulls. Played with a fractured thumb, torn ligaments in his wrist. He always goes all out at both ends every time he's on the court.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Whiteside comes in for Chris Andersen. It's Haslem in for Sean Williams. Here's Randolph, and that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. 3rd in points off turnovers. 5th in steals. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
And of all those numbers, what's most impressive to me is the points off turnovers, Clark, because this is a team that relies heavily on its defense. And they can force miscues and get out in transition. That's how they get a lot of easy hoops.
Now here's Wade, averaging 23 points per contest. Shot from 16. Gasol with the rebound.
And when you talk about the physical toll for Deng, playing those long minutes, tremendous discipline and dedication to keep his body ready to go. His hard work and leadership has to be missed by the Bulls on and off the court.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward.
And some changes here for the Heat. Danny Granger is checked in for Deng. Ennis comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. John Leuer, he's checked in for Gasol. Prince comes in for Tony Allen. Vince Carter is checked in for Lee. And it's Udrih in for Mike Conley. That's good. And for them, back in the 2013 playoffs, he tried to practice through complications from a spinal tap. I don't hear that very often. That was a life-threatening condition.
And Kevin, he was unhappy with his care during that incident and said nobody from the Bulls checked up on him at the hospital. So I think that cast a real cloud over their ensuing contract negotiations.
Here's Cole after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Haslem a screen on Clark. Ennis kicks to Granger. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Udrih. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Carter on the wing. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator arm that short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Koufos checked in for Randolph. Here's Koufos. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. He's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Now Udrih. They set the pick. Vince Carter on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Koufos. And it's Carter penetrating. Shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, they didn't play well that night. They weren't very aggressive. They shot the ball too often from the perimeter. Never got it inside. And they were also very shaky from the foul line.
And so here is Miami. Vince Carter missing his last shot.
Well, you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
And Udrih kicks to Carter. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. The pass to Leuer. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. There's really no excuse. I don't know how many times we've seen, especially when Clark, it's time for the playoffs, winners usually make their free.
It's elementary, Watson. Make your free throws when you get them. Everyone needs to take their time, get into their routine, and fundamentally execute the free throw shot.
It's Kevin, not Watson.
Okay, well, Kevin Watson.
Hey, I like that. And so here is Miami, following the score by Memphis. Haslem dishes to Granger, and the 3-ball is good. And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. And Udrih kicks to Carter. 52 seconds left in the first. They get the rebound. Koufos. And that one's good.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Granger for the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here is Carter, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Udrih. He kicks to Prince. Pass to Koufos. 6 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. Carter outside. Carter right side. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. Back after this from the American Airlines.
It's a special New Year's Eve NBA celebration. The Phoenix Suns go on the road to battle the Oklahoma City.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. There's certain to be some great basketball. basketball ahead for us. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
On the perimeter, Wade and Deng. Haslem's out there with Granger, and it's Napier in at the 1 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
It shows up in the stats a little bit. They don't tell the whole story. Last year when the Grizzlies were healthy, they were very tough defense.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a few things help with the Grizzlies in defense. They slow things down, and they don't give up easy baskets.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that sometimes gets overlooked in their defensive prowess, pace of play. Very consistent how they play the game. And they've got a physical front line. So they put bodies on you. When that happens, you get worn out.
Chris Andersen is checked in for Miami. And it's Napier missing.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they chase down that pumpkin off.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Koufos. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Koufos has got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Wade kicks to Napier. Granger, a screen on Conley. Granger outside, shoots a 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They set the pick, and it's Conley penetrating. Koufos kicks to Gasol. He feeds it to Allen. Koufos inside, defended by Andersen. And it's Koufos missing. The Heat trailed by 7. Deflects the pass. Lee with the steal. Wade against Conley. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. A fadeaway, and he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. And Miami shooting it pretty sorry. 29% for the floor here. Wade sets the pick for Granger. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Deng. There's the triple. And again, it's the Heat missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Shoots from the line. Here's Koufos. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Koufos has got 7 points.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
The Heat making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jack Randolph is checked in for Costa Koufos. Andersen is screen on Conley. Feeds to Deng. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Randolph. Good. Napier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. You got to get more intense.
Conley kicks to Randolph. And it's Deng with the rebound. Deng's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Memphis leading by 8. Lee passes to Conley. Randolph with the ball. Wade picks him up. And it's Randolph penetrating. The 11-footer. Randolph can't get that one to fall.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Picked by Williams. Here's Napier. And Gasol sends it back. Fast break Memphis ahead. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The Grizzlies last season acquiring Courtney Lee in a trade with the Celtics.
You know, they were in a bit of a catch-22 type situation. They had athletic wing defenders and long-range shooters, but they didn't have a lot of players who could do both. So they got Courtney Lee, and he's played good minutes for him because he can do both.
Wade misses.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Randolph dishes to Gasol. Outside Conley. Back to Allen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot is good.
And Courtney Lee acquired in exchange for Jared Bayless. He started as mostly a corner three-point shooter, but he's expanded his range. Now he can shoot from pretty much anywhere along the arc.
Wade drives in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you talk about Courtney Lee shooting. Come on, man. Excellent numbers last season from the field, the arc, and the free throw line. Arguably his best season yet overall. Dwayne Wade over the last 4 years adjusted beautifully to playing off the ball alongside LeBron James, and that was not easy for him. He actually became one of the game's best covers during that time. Now back to his old ways, playing the ball in his hands a lot more. He's shooting well.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And Chalmers kicks to Williams. Andersen, a screen on Lee. Wade passes to Williams. Chalmers against Conley. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 11 points. A dead bucket from Dwayne Wade. And Wade still a dynamite finisher around the rim. Wade's preeminence.
Yeah, he's extremely productive in the pick and roll, able to score and make plays for others with outstanding vision.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, those are the battles we can and should win. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. No coverage, that's it. Chalmers has got 5 points so far.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Gasol and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Williams has a screen for Chalmers. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Deng, a screen on Red. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
Chris Andersen, the Birdman, has been a great fit in Miami. I think they got a steal in this veteran big man. I mean, he's got tremendous bounce. He bangs the glass. He's a rim protector. And he finishes with force and finesse sometimes.
Both free throws good from Andersen.
And Chris Andersen, certainly one of the more colorful characters in the league. Always a fan favorite with the tattoos, the mohawk, the energy. He's just a great fit on this Miami defense that's built around quickness and athleticism.
Lee dishes to Gasol. And another basket for Memphis.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here is Chalmers. 5 points in the game. Wade gets to Chalmers. And it's good. The time running down the shot clock. Chalmers has got 7. And 2 years ago, Andersen missed the first half of the season under investigation. It turned out that he was the victim of a vicious internet hoax.
Yeah, pretty wild and crazy stuff. You find the
changes here for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Andersen. Ennis comes in for Deng. And it's Norris Cole in for Dwayne Wade. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Leuer, he's checked in for Gasol. Prince comes in for Allen. Vince Carter is checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Udrih in for Mike Conley. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Udrih. Shoots from the baseline. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Cole.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Left side, Randolph. Left side, Randolph. Prince outside. Carter outside. Ripped away. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Cole. Right side, the pass to Chalmers. Outside, Williams. Now the dish to Whiteside. And Chalmers kicks to Ennis. That's good. And so here's Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Udrih dishes to Randolph. That's good. It's Udrih with the assist that time. That's 10 points for Zach Randolph.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot. Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Up on the elbow, and another basket for Memphis.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
And Chalmers gives to Ennis. Back to Chalmers. Pass to Cole. 6 to shoot. Picked by Williams. Off the screen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Prince, the pass to Leuer. Now Udrih. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, Zach Randolph enjoying the best years of his career and most sustained success. A tricky choice for him this past offseason, deciding whether to opt out of the final years of his contract. In the end, he wanted the security of a longer-term deal.
Haslem. He's checked in for Sean Williams. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones. A long time without a basket.
Got to find some, you're right. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Mario Chalmers coming into last season made a bet with Ray Allen about how much each could slim down and get in peak shape. It seemed to pay dividends for Chalmers in particular, who had probably the best season of his NBA career.
Koufos checked in for Zach Randolph.
And Chalmers really not the quickest point guard in the league, but he has active hands defensively and pretty good feet. Those takeaways help get the Heat out in the open court, which certainly plays to their strengths.
That drive by Carter. Off target with the fadeaway.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Ennis dishes to Whiteside. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Haslem can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 11. Carter at the elbow. And he gets the bucket.
Great move to the movement. I love the finger roll finish.
Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Haslem a screen. Here's Cole. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Udrih kicks to Prince. The feed to Udrih. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Udrih. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Grizzlies. They finish off the second quarter on a 10-1 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne, do you think the defense will be the focus for the second half?
Well, it is. You know, we got to get more stops, and we get opportunity on transition. We got to look up and we got to get the ball up. I think right now we're getting rebounds and we're taking a break. We got to go, man. We got a very deep team we got to use. So second half, we're going to look to run the ball.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Skills today.
That'll be important to see, if they can slow him down in the second half here, because so far they have had no answer for him down on the block.
Well, you got to mix up the looks you give him. Bump him out some, fronting, play behind, double teaming. But right now, he looks unstoppable in the paint.
So on the floor for Memphis, Hugo and Marcus all are up front. Conley and Leuer are the backcourt, and it's Allen in at the threesome.
Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, he could just mark up 20 points and 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game plan.
Now here's Wade. Andersen a screen on Lee, and it's Wade penetrating. He got right to the cup using that screen. Wade's got 8.
This is exactly what they need to do right now. Attack the basket, and hey, if you get fouled, you get the opportunity to shoot free throws.
Conley, the pass to Lee. Gasol setting the pick for Lee. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Lee's got his second basket of the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. Got to get their defense in gear.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you think?
Well, guys, obviously a tough blow for the Miami Heat losing LeBron James. As Eric Spoelstra said, this league teaches you that change is inevitable. You have to embrace it and adapt. Don't have any regrets. He shouldn't have any regrets. It was a historic 4-year run. Guys, the Heat are hoping to reload and make another run at it.
Winning starts at the top, and they've got the organization, Doris. Said it. Thank you.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Conley against Chalmers. Banked in off the glass. Chalmers has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Outside Conley. Allen a screen on Chalmers. Conley kicks to Gasol. Takes the turnaround jiggy. That one rolling around and wins out. The Heat trailed by 15. Chalmers with it. He's got 12. Outside Williams. Deng with the screen for Williams. Inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Not a big surprise, but the Heat, Steve, were the best team in the East last year when it came to playing teams in the Western Conference.
Yeah, that's not a shock at all because they have the most talent from the East. And I think only facing those clubs twice each, Miami was much more likely to be up for those games from an emotional standpoint.
Back to your point about the Heat in the West, they were the only East team to get 20 wins against the Western.
Chalmers against Conley. A baseline J, and Zach Randolph, the bucket on the assist by Conley. 18 points for Zach Randolph.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse of one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And for a team in the East, that's often the real test of how good you are. Of course, that wasn't really a question for the Heat, as they were always regarded as the team to beat last year in the NBA.
Andersen outside. Deng dishes to Chalmers. Offline with his three.
Now still a great start to the half. They're hitting their first three even before that.
And it's Conley penetrating. Gasol passes through Allen. Trying his luck deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Andersen is screen on Allen. Chalmers with it. Gasol covering. Andersen is screen on Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chalmers. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Conley.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, Memphis had a good road record overall. Kept it above 500 despite a really sluggish start to the season and then losing Gasol for a while due to a knee injury.
As you said with Memphis guys, they ended with 23 road wins last year. That's a great mark for any team.
You know, their game translates well to the road as they like to pound it inside. That kind of game travels well because you can control the tempo of the game as the more physical, dominant team.
Then kicks to Wade. Andersen right side. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it and create opportunities on the fast break. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second-chance opportunities. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Wade outside. He dishes it to Williams. Off target with his three.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Outside Conley. And it's Randolph penetrating. That drops. Randolph's got 22.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Here's Wade. He's got 8. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
D-Wade draws a ton of attention for his explosive offensive talent. People tend to forget what an impact player he is in other facets of the game as well. I mean, he gives you rebounds, assists, steals, block shots. I think it's his all-around game that has him assured of being a first ballot Hall of Fame.
Kenny Granger is checked in for Miami. Napier comes in for Mario Chalmers. Outside Conley. Screen by Lee. Conley into the lane. He got right to the cup using that screen. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Here's Napier, averaging 6 points per contest. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Shabazz Napier, leading UConn to a national championship last season, showed he really can do it all. Shoot, pass, penetrate. He's an excellent defender. Maybe not the upside of some other picks, but you know what you're getting with Napier. A plug-in guard who can give you quality minutes right away.
And the Heat eager to acquire Napier in the draft as a favorite of LeBron James. Easy to see why they'd want to bring him in.
And a really good selection at 24, just on talent alone. An undisputed leader, big shot maker, tremendous IQ, better defensively than people think. I mean, he was very crafty as a defensive point guard, so I like the pick and I like his game.
And here is Deng. He has 5. Here's Napier. Clock at 6. Takes a shot at the elbow. Deng with the bucket. Deng's got 7 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Outside Conley. Randolph dishes to Conley. Baseline J on the way. That one rolling around and rims out. And it's Wade penetrating. Andersen a screen on Allen. Pass to Napier. This one for 3. And the shot is good. Napier's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Conley, the pass to Lee. Dishes it to Gasol. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Haslem is checked in for the Heat.
Well, Marc Gasol missed some time last season with injury, but you can see just how important he is to the team when he's gone. The Grizzlies were nowhere near as imposing when he was sidelined by injury.
Now Wade, 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to Haslem. Deng, a screen on Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Napier passes to Haslem. Gasol with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Allen leading the charge. No good from Lee. The Heat trailed by 18.
Well, Dwayne Wade in this one, 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
Leuer's checked in for Memphis. Prince comes in for Courtney Lee. Conley kicks to Gasol. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Napier. He has 7. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Napier's got 9. Here's Conley. 5 points in the game. The pass to Gasol. And it's Memphis with another.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The Heat trailed by 18. Here's Napier. He's got 9. Haslem a screen on Conley. Here's Napier. An easy layup after coming off the pin. He's got 11.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Memphis leading by 16. Conley kicks to Prince. No good on the 3. For Miami, they've got 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Wade can't hit.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Leuer dishes to Conley. Prince against Wade. Conley with the 3. Granger with the rebound. And here comes Deng. Averaging 14 points a game. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Granger with the screen for Wade. Back to Deng. Here's Napier. Defended by Allen. For the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it. Fantastic game last time out.
Allen scoring Clark and Steve for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting in touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score.
say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
And that's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Haslem is screen on Conley. And it's Wade in the corner. Kicks it out to Granger. Just 5 on the clock. Deng with the screen for Granger. Here's Haslem, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Haslem's got his second basket.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. And I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Prince kicks to Allen. Conley with the 3, and that is good. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And it's Wade penetrating. And it's Deng in the corner. Passes it to Napier. Granger is screen on top. Here's Napier. Here's Granger. Soft touch off the base. Granger's got 9 points.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things you pick up in a positive way for you.
The Grizzlies have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And Conley drops them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here comes Granger. He's got 9. There's the screen. Here's Napier. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
It's a special New Year's Eve NBA celebration.
Right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Today it comes from the men in the middle. Kevin, let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass like this, it really changes the way you can play offense. It diversifies your offensive attack.
Let me ask, who is the best passing big man you played with? The Australian?
Yes. Good passer.
Number 1 pick by Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got Whiteside. Deng out there with Sean Williams. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Cole, and it's the point guard. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And here they come. He kicks it to Whiteside. Tigers from deep. Chalmers' shot is no good.
Very little success for him behind the arc. 1 3-pointer in the first half, and still none in the second.
So the wing on the left. Randolph passes to Carter. Back to Randolph. 6 on the shot clock. A jump hook, and he gets the bucket. Randolph's got 10 points in just the second half. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Now, here's Chalmers. Williams, a screen on Lee. Chalmers against Lee. That is good, and the Memphis leads down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the buckets from Chalmers. Now Udrih. He feeds it to Koufos. Shot on the wing, off the left rim and out. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Chalmers with it. Williams sets a screen for Chalmers.
You have to give credit to the Grizzlies for being right in the playoff race to the very end last season. Certainly, nobody wanted to see them in the first round.
Boy, you said it, the Grizzlies were the team that nobody wanted to see in the first round, and they showed why with a great series against the Thunder.
Well, they took the Thunder to 7 games. They actually had a 3-2 advantage in that series, but couldn't pull it off. Still a great showing for the Grizzlies as that 7 seed.
Lee dishes to Udrih. Carter outside. There's the 3. That's good. That's Udrih with the assist that time. Udrih has got his 4th assist in this one. The Heat trailed by 15. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Feeds it to Whiteside. There's the dish to Cole. They set the pick. Down low. Whiteside, good.
And is going straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Cole played his college ball at Cleveland State, but was a state champion at Dayton Dunbar High School. He was a quick scoring guard who would bring in off the bench not only to push the tempo offensively, but to provide some real havoc defensively.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Carter missing. And Norris Cole, Steve, more a scoring guard than a playmaker.
He picks his spots, Kevin. Still searching for that efficiency offensively that would put him over the top, but really found a niche for himself alongside Wade in Miami.
Here's Udrih, defended by Chalmers. Koufos, and it's wide right, puts off the rim. The Heat trailed by 11. On the wing, Deng, defended by Carter. It's to Chalmers. Williams, a screen on Lee. And Chalmers kicks to Williams. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Now Udrih. Here's the screen. From 7. And another miss by Memphis. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Deng passes to Chalmers. Williams has a screen for Chalmers. The feed now to Whiteside. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Udrih. Lee kicks to Randolph. With the runner. That doesn't go either for Randolph.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Pass to Williams. Deng with the screen for Williams. Williams with another miss.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And here is Chalmers. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Randolph. Now Udrih. He dishes it to Randolph. And Udrih kicks to Randolph. To end the drought. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Haslem. He's checked in for Whiteside. Memphis also making some changes. Gasol's checked in for Koufos. Allen comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Conley in for Udrih. Chalmers against Conley. The kick out to Deng. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the back end.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Now, here's Chalmers. Here's Cole. And it's Deng in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, a When you get there late, that's what happens.
The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Over in the corner, Chalmers. Pocket 6. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. Outside Conley. Dishes it to Randolph. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. And he gets it to go. 26 points for Zach Randolph.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, and they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Outside Williams. The Heat need to get a shot off. Outside Deng. On deep. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The Heat making a switch here. Andersen's checked in. Here's Gasol, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's 17 points for Mark Gasol. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Wade kicks to Chalmers. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Gasol, a screen on Chalmers. Chalmers against Conley. Here's Lee. Again, Memphis.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Wade kicks to Chalmers. Off the run. That's good. Chalmers has got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Conley with it. Allen, a screen on Chalmers. Gasol kicks to Randolph. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Andersen outside. Kicks to Deng. Pocket 4. Williams has a screen for Wade. And the shot falls short this time. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Outside Conley. Lee outside. Allen left side. Out to Lee. That's the free fly. That's good. Lee's got 12 points here in the second half.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Chalmers dishes to Deng. Wade on the wing. Shoots. Another miss by Wade. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside Conley. The pass to Gasol. And the Grizzlies tap on 2 more.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And here's Chalmers from the arc. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley kicks to Randolph. It's stolen by Deng. In transition, here comes Miami. It's stolen by Allen. Passes to Conley. Gasol a screen. Conley against Chalmers. Outside Gasol. It's hauled in by Deng. And Miami NBA shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. A timely screen gave him a step and he took it all the way. Chalmers has got 23.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they're going to get the second game between these two clubs just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 games left to play in their season series against the Heat.
Deng against Allen. Williams passes to Chalmers. Williams a screen on Gasol. And Chalmers pitch to Deng. Offensive rebound Heat. Wade has the open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Lee goes in, and that one's good.
It's going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
And then Wade slams it in.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
Chalmers against Conley. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team...
Well, Mark, it certainly seemed like you guys came out early on with a mindset to seize control of this game. Was that your plan?